Oh, I'd like to give you a tour of my woodworking shop. Down here is just some patterns, some plans, and rough drawings that I've created. Here's just some quick photos of some projects that I've built. So a rocking chair and some dining room chairs, baby cradles, and here's just a generalized chalkboard that I used to put notes on here, and here's the name of my wood shop, and there's myself in another wood shop that I had, and here's just some designs of different cabinet things that I build once in a while. And moving over this way is my main assembly table. I do most of my assembly work on this particular table. Underneath I have storage for spare lumber and things. Moving over here is my benchtop drill press. I have built 2 sub tables for it, and I have a fence that's here, and I built that. And then behind here is some storage for general type fasteners and nails, and for the air guns and different size screws and things like that. And I keep my saw blades in here. And over here is a larger assembly table that I use for larger projects and glue ups and big longer glue ups. And here I got some patterns and jigs that I use when I build different kinds of clock kits and baby cradles and things. Here's just a spare small cut-offs of plywoods and things, scraps. Here's my drill press. It's an old Shopsmith drill press. I mean, this is my bandsaw here, and this I bought a few years ago at an auction. I've had it now for quite a while, and I like it, and I do a lot of cutting with it. I built this base for it and mounted it myself. And here's my router table, and I use this router table quite a bit. It's a homemade router table. I have a drawer at the bottom here holding my main router type tools that I need to change different things, and I have different accessories underneath here. And here's just a small selection of router bits that I have, and here's some more. And well, I got lots of storage underneath here and things. And to remove the router and to do work on it, change bits and things, I just take and lift it out and then do my changes from on top of the table here. And I have the springs are still in this particular router. It's a 2.5 horse Bosch router. I do a lot of handwork router work also. Here's my 6-inch joiner that I bought brand new a few years ago. It's a Delta. I'm pretty happy with this particular tool. And here's my dedicated mortiser. I do a lot of mortise and tenon joints, so I use this on a regular basis. And this is my main workbench where I do a lot of figuring and thinking at it, and a lot of idle time at it. As you can see, it's well used, and I do layouts up here and things like that. I have some low angle block plane here, and scraper plane, and some other ones, and I got a small assortment of quick grab type tools here, and a radio up on top here that doesn't work very well. There's my Tool Crib of the North hat that I wear. That's my shop hat. And I got a notebook over here for reference type stuff that I need for notes, and just a small parts type storage bin. And there's a rougher, coarser type saw blade here. And I got a small selection of books down here that I use for reference type things. Underneath the bench is storage for spare cut-off scrap wood. It's all good lumber down here that I use for smaller projects. I can just grab some stuff out of there periodically. Here's my main toolbox. I keep all my main tools in here that I need for adjustments and fixing things, and underneath there, that's just a cabinet for bolt storage and fasteners and things like that. Here's my main chalkboard that I use for taking notes and writing down different cutoff things that I need. Up here is a small assortment of small type clamps. I got some screw clamps and other things up here, and a few hammers and things like that. Here's my radial arm saw. I bought this saw. It's a 1968 Sears Craftsman, and I bought this saw a few years back at an auction again, and it's a real accurate saw. I use it for cutoffs and for precision type cuts. It's just stays at a 90-degree angle all the time. Here's my 12-inch miter saw. It's a DeWalt, and it's hooked up to a dust collection here. I just had to bring over the hose and hook it back in. Right now it's up onto my table saw. Here's my dust collector. It's a jet, and behind here is just some hand tools. I got some sanders, a few more routers, and some drills back in there. And here's my main lumber storage. I can store a lot of wood down here. Right now I have mostly oak. I have about 8 or 10 boards of some walnut back here, and 6 or 8 boards of mahogany. The rest of it is basically oak. And out back I got lots of board feet of lumber. When I just need some, I just go out and grab some more. And when I need it from down here, I just grab some and use what I need. Here's just a small selection of light duty clamps. I use them quite regularly. Here's the back side of my table saw. And here's my thickness planer. It's a 12.5-inch planer I bought new many years ago. This planer has gone through a lot of wood, and it's done real well. And I have a sister board there that I use all the time. I just keep it under there. That helps a lot. Here's my main workhorse of the shop. Right here is my 10-inch table saw. This saw has plenty of power for what I need it for, and it's a real accurate tool. I like it. It's easy to operate, and I built a lot of projects on it. Here's my main clamp selection, my pipe clamps, and here's my shop radio. And up here is 8 and 10 foot pipe sections for longer clamp applications. And over on this side up here is 5 to 6 footers, 4 to 6 footers, I guess they are. More pipe clamps up there. And these are some clamp guides for straight edge. Most of that is what I use them for. I got a 4-footer and some shorter ones up there. These are some jigs that I use all the time when I build chairs, and these are patterns also. And I like to use tight bond wood glue. And this is the tour of my shop. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.